beautiful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about a woman that pretty much wanted to get her hair done by Arrogant Tay for over $1,600. This woman is pretty much going viral from getting her hair done from Arrogant Tay because she paid $1,600 to get an install by him. And not to mention, this did not include the hair fees. So many people are actually saying that this woman is doing too much by going to go get her hair done for $1,600. Many people are also even saying that Arrogant Tay is also doing too much by charging $1,600. So I'm going to read this passage that's behind me that Arrogant Tay had pretty much put out, but I'm going to move myself to the side so then that way I can actually read it because, baby, my eyes. He had a lot to say, and I know the people that are going to be listening to this through podcast version aren't going to be able to exactly see it, so I'm going to read it so then they can see it. So he pretty much said, listen, I charge what I'm worth, and actually could charge way more than that, but I'm still making it affordable. This is beauty. I'm not just a regular hairstylist that just throw wigs on people's hair and style it. But when I do your hair, it's a full experience. I don't just touch the hair. I make love to it. I put all my love and passion into it because it's what makes me happy and it's my passion. And also, I have good energy. My technique is top tier. I'm making sure the wig lasts you. I'm making sure it's secured and installed correctly. I'm making sure it looks as natural as possible because it's a wig at the end of the day. But it's my job as a stylist to make it look as natural as possible. And not just wigs, but with hair, period. I was born for this and I don't ever see myself stopping, and I don't just do hair for money. I do it because it's something I love doing, and I love making women just look and feel beautiful. And honestly, I don't have to do no talking. It shows, and I don't have to do no talking. It shows. And anybody who experienced me can talk for me. Y'all be seeing the confidence in switch once Tay touch it. I am not your regular stylist. Come experience me and you'll see and feel the difference. He then goes on to say, most people post S because it looked good for the moment. But me and my work, I'm lasting, and my wigs ain't just getting snatched completely off. My technique's so strong, it ain't going nowhere. And plus, I'm an artist. I create. Been doing hair since I was 12 years old and wigs for 7 years. And I hate to brag, but there is nobody like me. Nobody. And don't get me wrong, it's some bomb A stylists that are good as F, but not Tay. So here's my thoughts. Honestly, I do think that $1,600 is a lot of money to get your hair done by somebody. Especially with that not including the hair. But like Tay said, he is a, perfectionist with the way that he does hair. And if this is something that he is offering and doing as a service and people are willing to pay for it, then I don't really see a problem with it. People are going to pay for what they want to pay for. If this woman has the budget to go out there and pay $1,600 to get her hair done, then that's perfectly fine. If Tay also wants to charge people $1,600 because that's how much he feels like he's worth, then I don't see a problem with that either. I honestly just truly think that wigs are wigs at the end of the day. Of course, he's going to hype himself up to make it seem like, his wigs are lasting longer than anybody else's wigs in the game. To me, a wig is not supposed to look like it's grown from your scalp. It is a wig. I think that that's what extensions are for. That's what, quick weaves and all that other type of stuff is for. The reason that they have the whole leave out and everything. But a wig is not supposed to look as if it has grown from your scalp because it is a complete covering over your hair. I think that a lot of these times, these girls are getting the game effed up, but a wig is really only supposed to last you for that moment, and then you're supposed to pull it off and expose your Meek Mill braids. But a lot of these women are getting caught up in the, I need this to look so laid and slayed, that their edges are coming off. And I truly don't see how a wig can last you when you're putting glue on your actual hair, as well as your edges, as well as it getting a little bit on there. And even they say, oh, if you don't remove it correctly, then it can just completely ruin your hair and everything else. It's going to remove your hair regardless because, excuse my language, TikTok and YouTube, but you're putting fucking glue on your head. So regardless of the fact you're going to lose hair, regardless if you have 2 strands of edges or 5 strands of edges, you're losing hair because that's not how many edges you've had to start before you were wearing those wigs. But if he feels like his technique is so up there to the point where he can charge $1,600 and he's actually retaining clientele from doing that, then so be it. And if she has enough money to get her hair done and pay $1,600 to somebody and actually go and afford her living situations and she's not mooching off anybody, then so be that as well. But that's my opinion. What's yours?